Yo, what is good, YouTube? Today we will be going over one of Peni Parker's better decks. She's been an interesting card to try out this week. I like that she's a mix between move and ramp, and interesting enough, where I didn't mention in my early thoughts, I completely forgot about Wiccan. Wiccan decks have been kind of running ladder. These top infinite like matches that I've been in have been a lot of like Wiccan in general, and it's because it's strong. So this is the deck that I've been running. It's kind of a Wiccan lockdown Peni Parker deck. I'm gonna start off with Quicksilver. So obviously Quicksilver is your one drop that you want to run just to have consistency. You might not always have Zabu in hand, so definitely Quicksilver kind of enables a on curve play, right? 1-2 is kind of horrible, but hey, I mean, you got to get Wiccan out, right? So Zabu, if you have Zabu in hand instead of Quicksilver, definitely the card that you want to be running instead of Quicksilver, just to discount your fall cost. In this version of the deck, there's 4 fall costs, so what is that? That's like that's a third of your deck. That's 4 costed cards, right? So if you get Zabu out early, that's almost always a snap, because no matter what you get, whether it's Shang, Captain Marvel, Galacta, or Wiccan, you're gonna benefit from it. So having Zabu on turn 1 is pretty great. Even on, if you happen to get him out on turn 2, he's still a pretty good card. Now your 2 costed cards, right? Hawkeye. Now being able to add further cards that'll help you with your curve is really good. As well as the fact that Hawkeye just allows you to just play on curve. So if you have Hawkeye in hand, I wouldn't say she's better than Peni Parker, but it's specific play lines that you want to go, depending if you have both of them in hand. Let's say a typical game goes where you've played Quicksilver, right? And you have Hawkeye and Peni Parker in hand. I would prioritize playing Hawkeye only if you don't have Professor X in hand. If you have Professor X in hand, then I would suggest that you play Peni Parker. And the reason that you play Peni Parker over Hawkeye is because when you play Penny on turn 2, she creates a spider that you could then play on turn 3. When you play this spider on Penny, you will now have 5 energy, because when you merge spider with Peni Parker, it gives you +1 energy. So on turn 4, you'll be able to put out Professor X. The reason why this is important and the reason why it is strong is because when you put down Professor X, he blocks people from going into that location. Peni Parker is a move card. So the next turn that you play down Professor X, you can just move it to the Professor X location that you want to lock down. That's a 2/6 on top of the fact. I usually put it wherever Quicksilver is, because when Quicksilver mixed with a 2/6 and Professor X, that's 10 power on turn 4, and it's not a lot of power, but this is where Captain Marvel comes in, but we'll get to her later. Let's go to our next costed card, our 3 costed Red Guardian. So Red Guardian is an interesting case because he is a generally all-around good 3 costed card. Affliction and removing text. He's a silence card. You have an effect that I don't want to deal with. Red Guardian. Never really feels bad playing this. I felt that when playing this deck, because it doesn't have much power, Red Guardian kind of enables me to kind of level the playing field by like knocking down a Morbius or knocking down a Dracula, getting rid of one of their key cards like Thena. It's actually very valuable for that. So that's why Red Guardian is here. Copycat. Now Copycat is actually the unsung hero here, right? I've won a few games because what Copycat can enable you to do is insane. She lets you copy a card at the bottom of your opponent's deck, right? But the thing is, 1, you get the knowledge that they're not going to get that card unless they're running a deck where it lets them kind of like cheat out cards. 2, most people play good cards. And just a good example of that, I played a game where Copycat copied a null, and I would have definitely lost that game if I didn't have a huge power swing late game. So I was able to steal an 8-cuber with the fact that Copycat stole a null. Yes, every game isn't going to be like that, but because she's always going to be taking a good card for the most part, I would say, she's just good, you know, generally good card, with great power, you know, decent cost. 3 isn't that bad. So, and you'll be able to put her out with a 4-costed card on turn 6 and I mean turn 5 and turn 8, turn 6, because of Wiccan. So yeah, and it also enables a 3-cost turn, right? So if you don't pull Hawkeye, and you can't do Hawkeye with a Penny or some kind of play where you can't play out on curve, these 3-costed cards are just generally good 3-costed cards to kind of help you with that curve, right? So 4-costed Shang-Chi, Unspoken. I don't have to say it. This card is the best card in the game. You're always scared that the enemy has a Shang-Chi that'll knock your big guys down. So yeah, that's kind of, it is what it is. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is interesting because I really only have her here to synergize with Professor X. She goes really well with the next card, Galacta. Now, because you don't run a lot of cards that have a lot of power in this deck, right? The highest power in this deck is Goliath. You kind of want a scaler, and a Galacta allows that. If you get Galacta out early for whatever reason, because you Zabu'd it, or because you have the extra energy from Wiccan, putting that on something like this +3 power from Galacta onto something like Captain Marvel is really good. A 4/8 that can fly anywhere and win you the game. Even generally, there's been times where I don't use the spider until later, and now the spider is giving someone +3 power, plus another +3 power from Galacta, and it can move the next turn. So it's a lot of like cheeky things you can do. You can even definitely Galacta and then Professor X. This becomes a 5/5, which is just a more enticing option, because Professor X is pretty low. Two power is really nothing nowadays. So yeah, that's why she's in the deck. She just enables these she enables this deck to fight some of the higher power decks. Wiccan. So the whole deck is kind of revolved around Wiccan. Penny allows the curve play that lets you go straight into Wiccan. Quicksilver does the same thing. He's also decently statted, being a 4/7 is very good, very, very good, with a very favorable effect too. I never feel bad playing this card because 4/7 just is not that bad of a stat. You know, it's not like it's a 4 or 5 or 4/6, right? So yeah, spoke enough about Professor X, but just the lockdown aspect of this deck is just very good. And Goliath. Now, I was thinking, instead of putting Goliath, maybe putting a stronger 6-costed card, you know, with more power, maybe Destroyer, so I can have that synergy with Professor X. But the reason why Goliath is really here, there are some cards that you just don't want to like go off, right? I don't want to see a Gore with 20+ power. I don't want to see your combo play, right? Because a lot of the times people are holding their cards for later turns, right? With a lot of these decks, they're holding their cards. Or even if you get a life early, let's say you happen to Peni Parker on turn 3, right, instead of turn 2, you have that 6 energy for turn 5. You know, so life is always another unsung hero. Or let me not say that, people actually don't really like that card. But that's why he's here, just to kind of close out games for you. Plus, if Galacta buffs him, that becomes a 6/12, which again helps you kind of punch over these weaker decks. But yeah, that's the deck. I generally think that this is probably her strongest deck. I could be wrong. Let's see what other content creators say. But yeah, this is coming straight from Storm. This Wiccan Penny deck is definitely the truth. I'm in high infinite right now. Let me show you guys. 1470, so not the highest, but I fell. I was like at 900 and I just had a string of bad games, but I got this high with Wiccan and Penny. So yeah, guys, definitely check out the deck. The deck code will be in the comment section, sorry, in the description. And thank you for getting through this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna lock the location. Oh, perfect. Gotcha. Such a waste. Not a Wiccan. Gonna take my copycat. What is she? Oh, I can't even see what she stole. Let's see within in game. No, I can't even see what she stole. Unfortunate. Well, here we go with Marvel Snap in your 50/50s. Hopefully, you see what Captain Marvel does. That's fine. I was just scared that I get a Goliath. Of course I fucking get a Goliath. Of course, bro. It's fine though. Should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, that went every way for him, and I still won. Like, you love to see that. Hate a life. I love a life, and then I hate him. Okay. Spider mid, and then I'll Wiccan. That's weird. Oh, maybe he just did it for the pure power. Yeah, because he's playing Arsheim. Okay, now it's turn 3. Well, it's turn 4 now. He has the extra power he needs. Yeah, Wiccan is a pretty decent, just pure 4/7. I'll move Penny, I guess. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. But I'm just gonna do this for now. And to Captain Marvel. That's perfect. That's the one I wanted to hit to. Oh, Mags. That's annoying. I still have the... What is this? I'm not used to seeing a life being a 6'9". Low key though, that's a buff. Not getting Shang-Chi'd. I don't know. You could place a life out now early and it won't get Shang-Chi'd. You know, turn 5 alive. Oh yeah, let's get it. Oh yeah, it's quiet. Thank you for your cubes, brother. I humbly thank you for your cubes. Victory. I humbly thank you for your cubes. Low key, this Penny deck is crazy. I didn't even think about Wiccan. I totally forgot I had Wiccan. Yo, imagine if Bro Galactus is me. Nah, that would get me dumb tight. Nah, if that's Galactus, I'm done. I knew it. Nah, there's no way. I ain't gonna lie, I got the extra energy though. He doesn't. So if I get priority here, I should be good, right? I mean, like, Or maybe I give him priority, but he might have Elias. You know, it can't hurt. Let me see. Let me see. Death Strike. Death Strike. Now my thing is does bro have Elias? What is this? Max? I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to cope stay. Because if he plays something big, I could knock that shit down, but would that be a 3, 5, or 8? Nah, like looking at his profile is gonna help. Nah, I'm cope staying. I ain't gonna lie, I'm cope staying. I'm cope staying. Elias. Oh, wait. Fire. 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 You love to see that. Magic, huh?
All systems go.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, about to be dumb tight because I'm about to lock this lane down. It won't move either. You know what? Wait. The odds that he beats me in both lanes is gonna be crazy. Let me see. Nothing's gonna be able to go here. Oh, I'm bugging. I still have the purple fart cloud. Oh yeah, we good. We good, Brad. We good, Brad. We good, Brad. We good, Brad. Shout out the season pass card. You smoke. Oh yeah, that was hella. Yeah, that was hella. Or was it? Is that Dracula? Oh hella. I've never seen a hella list run like traditional discard cards. That's crazy. It becomes a 1-0 with Ravona. Along with Mystique being a 2-0. That's kind of crazy. I could see that being good. So I have Wiccan plays. It definitely gave me the Wiccan plays. Nah, double Wiccan is crazy. Imagine if I get a Hawkeye. Oh no, it's 7. I just need a 3 cost to play on turn 5. I'm gonna have mad energy on turn 7, turn 6. I mean, thank God I didn't put Penny in freaking right. Oh, Galacta, love to see that. Well, technically the 1 cost here though. Oh, bro. Fine. Do I still get the energy though? Technically her ability, I'm about to say, yeah, like her ability went off. Like I should still get the energy. Okay. Wiccan. I go lie, I could be on some goon shit and like Alioth early. And then Zabu. See what happens. That's fine. Oh, I have priority too. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. He didn't really discard. What did he discard? He discarded his. Okay, I'm good. I don't know what this is. What is this? A 6/8. Oh, -2. Actually, you know what's funny? The safer thing to do. I'm overthinking this. But Proxima will go left. +3, right? Yeah. 8. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Is that a Miss Marvel like, oh, you don't like me? Thumbs up?
You won't need this anymore.
Let's go.